Terry Hart with Entertainment City. Today, a movie that proves once again that animation is not just for kids. The Breadwinner is an eye-opening tale of courage set in war-torn Afghanistan. And the film is so captivating that it drew Angelina Jolie to come on as executive producer.
Where is he being taken?
To prison.
Animation is a wonderful medium to explore things like this and to get conversations going.
And that's what the team behind The Breadwinner hopes to do, as they bring a story set in Taliban-controlled Kabul, Afghanistan, to the big screen. It tells the tale of 11-year-old Parwana, who is forced to pose as a boy in order to be the breadwinner for her family after her father is arrested. The film is based on Canadian author Deborah Ellis's acclaimed children's novel. Devo Brown spoke with the movie's Irish director Nora Toomey and Canadian star Sarah Chowdhury about bringing the story to life.
Taking the story where, a lot of people might say, well, that's not your culture. Was that a challenge for you, and how did you get immersed into it?
So we worked with lots of Afghan consultants during the whole filmmaking process. And as a filmmaker and a storyteller, I'm a listener. So for me, telling a story like this, I looked certainly for things that made it specifically about Afghan culture, but also things that made it universal.
There is a war coming. Have you not heard?
There are lots of different forms of discrimination, and that's what we were trying to touch on, Everybody suffers, and in times of conflict, women and children are the first ones to be persecuted, really. But the whole of civilization suffers.
Yeah, this film really opens your eyes to a whole different world that, especially children in North America wouldn't notice or understand.
How amazing is it to have someone like Angelina Jolie involved, and both of you just smiled so big right there.
It literally shines a light on the film, an independent film. We have a small budget for this film.
Yeah.
We certainly have a small publicity budget for it, but having Angelina's involvement has been absolutely amazing. Her guidance was very gentle, very wise.
Here's what Jolie herself had to say about being involved in The Breadwinner.
I've worked in Afghanistan for a while with the UN. The atmosphere in Afghanistan is rare, and I think they've captured it beautifully.
I'm going to find Boba. No, you're not. I'm going. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
The Breadwinner hits theaters starting tomorrow. For Entertainment City, I'm Terry Hart.